Okay, we're going to go through this 3D printed Magnus conversion kit. Basically came with three parts. These pieces here, the muzzle attachment. The second part is this what do you call it, your breech, converting the previous mine is a gray trigger, so it's actually gray color, but if you are orange trigger, this should be orange. So this one is actually converting this the megadot size breech into the elite breech. And the third piece will be this mag bell. So I actually cut off and sent off the bottom part already, so the mag can go in like this. And the mag actually uses something like something like that, which is similar to your Nerf tactical rail attachment, that small clip strings. Yeah, you can just press it. So how to remove it is actually just by force. Okay, so this is roughly the internal, and I'm running I ordered some springs, but sadly it's a bit too small. I ordered a cyclone short one. So a cyclone short one is roughly like this size, and the Magnus itself is something like this, so it's almost like half of the size of the Magnus stock spring. And I'm actually running gray trigger, so my stock spring is not as strong as the orange trigger one. So what I did is I used back the same stock spring. I called it up the cyclone short spring here, so hopefully that even with a shorter spring, it can still provide enough force at this region and still give me the performance that I need. So this is roughly the internals of the Magnus. So you're going to do tests with crony tests with, let's insert 3 of them with a 6 mag, 3 of these elite dart. I'll put it in bit tight. Okay, crony test 1. 109. I think I hit it accurately, but let's do it more accurately. 122. This one is roughly like it. Let's hit in this 121. Okay, just a quick firing demo. So I'm going to try to prime it, load in 12 mag with different darts, China darts, FVJ, and nipple head dart. So let's start firing. It's very hard to do this kind of priming anymore because it's 7 kg, and I think one of the dart actually slipped into the mag, the what do you call it, the breech already, so you have to clear it off first. Yeah, but probably that is a bit loose. Guys, yep, we still have one more part. Okay, just now I accidentally dry fire it, and I think that dry firing actually caused it to crack. So I just so it's not good to dry fire your blaster. Conclusion on this conversion kit: it's 140 renminbi, exclude the China shipping and also the shipping to my doorstep. So the blaster itself, I got it for 79 renminbi. So basically it's like the kit is twice as much as the blaster itself. But I got this because I love Desert Eagle, and the Magnus is basically something similar to the Desert Eagle. But the problem with Magnus is still there's no mag, and you only can fill in 3 mega darts, and I don't really like mega darts because they don't perform that well. So, and the only nice thing about this kit is that there's a muzzle and strike muzzle attachment to it, so you can attach your barrel or stuff like this, which is so a silencer on a Desert Eagle, I mean a Magnus, very cool. So about the effort we put in, I put it we because Carl actually came over to help me on the shell work. It's our first major shell work, rework thing, because we had to cut this mag, we had to send fuse of these screws underneath these to make sure this mag well actually sits properly and align on the top. And surprisingly, this even we actually cut off this. They told us to cut off, like leave like 2 centimeter of this old barrel here, and we were worrying a bit about when I prime, maybe it will like sort of misalign and cause jam issue. But surprisingly, I don't have that issue, because I think thanks to the dart guy and the dart guy in front and stuff like that. So I'm quite happy with the blaster. It's doing around 110 to 130 FPS. It's a bit inconsistent because it's running a stock spring, stock gray trigger spring. I don't know how much is it, probably 3 kg, 2.5 kg, I don't know. And a Cyclone Shock 7 kg at the back, because Cyclone Shock spring is roughly like this and the stock spring is roughly something like this. So the Cyclone Shock spring is like half the size of it. I'm using Worker's Cyclone Shock 7 kg spring. So that's also probably explain why the FPS it's a bit inconsistent, around 110 to 130, because when I use the stock spring with this setup before I got this new spring, it's doing around 85 to 90 FPS. So there's just a 5 FPS gap range thing, while with this it at like 110 to 100, sometimes 100 to 130. So it's a bit inconsistent, but it's still very strong. And I like the feedback I got from when I fired the blaster with a stronger spring. It feels like it actually feels like the hand cannon does when you're firing Desert Eagle, that knockback kind of feel. So I think that's it. So I hope you enjoy, and thank you for watching.